Hello everybody, I'm Alex, this is Josh. We are the target audience where content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you guys as well. Today, we're continuing our watch of the brand new Star Trek, the original series from the 1960s, Episode 9, Dagger of the Mind. And I have to say, this show continues to keep pumping out those views. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're very close to 500 subs, and if any show is going to do it, it's going to be this one. I thought Mud's Women was going to be the episode to take us there, but not quite. So hopefully this gives us something crazy to get us over that edge.
Absolutely. The last episode we watched was Miri, and they went to like a duplicate Earth that was only inhabited by children. A lot of the commenters were saying that I guess Star Trek had a deal with the studio where they would reuse a lot of their sets, their their backlots that have already been used in order to save money on their budget. I found that very interesting. It doesn't excuse it, the fact that it was completely pointless to have it on a duplicate Earth in that episode, but I did find that very interesting.
Yeah, for people commenting all those fun facts, we really appreciate them. It really adds some new light to the episodes, and like as you said in the previous video, we read all those comments and all those little fun facts. And in fact, we ask if you guys can read all the comments too, because we get a lot of duplicates of pointing stuff out to us. But that's okay. We still love you.
Yeah, it happens.
Pumps out the algorithm.
It helps
Pumps out the algorithm.
Exactly. And speaking of that, if you're your first time here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. In addition to this, we're also watching Moon Knight, the MCU series. We watch Star Wars, The Clone Wars on the channel, Hawkeye, another MCU series, and a bunch of other stuff you can go check out. So subscribe and make sure to like the video. It helps it push out to more people who are Star Trek fans or fans of the other content we have here on the channel. So subscribe, become part of the target audience. Are you ready to jump in? You have anything else?
I am, but when we reach 500 subscribers, we're going to put out a poll for which movies you should watch. If you have any suggestions for us to watch, put them in the comments of any video. We'll see them. Penal colony. Penal.
Energize.
He walked in with a look like, what the hell's going on here?
Do I have to watch you do everything? Why is he in a robe, but they're in uniform? Well, who's going to open it?
Oh, God.
All right, already off to a weird start. I like it. Oh! Nothing like a chop to the back of the neck. What a tease.
That's a hook.
And deal with bullshit every week.
Have you ever been to a penal colony since they started?
How many times are they going to say penal?
This is a potentially violent case.
Nice cut. He looks like an older version of Michael Richards.
Damn, this guy's pretty strong.
Choked out in 2 seconds. A little slap to the neck the first time.
Negative in the deck area, Captain. He may have gotten
I can't wait till him and Kirk fist fight.
You Earth people glorify organized violence for 40 centuries. But you imprison those who employ it privately.
And of course, your people found an answer.
Disposed of emotion, Doctor. Where there's no emotion, there's no motive for violence.
Oh, damn it.
Which one of you is the captain?
I'm Captain Kirk.
I want your promise first. Your word that you won't take me back there to Tantalus.
No promises. Give me the weapon.
No!
Oh!
You can slap him in the neck. You can choke him out in 4 seconds, but you got nothing on the Vulcan neck grip. Nothing!
Gotta give it to Kirk, too, at gunpoint. Wouldn't even promise it. Wouldn't even compromise.
Badass.
They've erased.
Erased.
Dagger of the Mind.
Well, I won't let you take me back. I'm not going. I'll die first. You hear?
Neat little detail how you could hear the heart monitor like speeding up whenever he was freaking out.
I was gonna bring that up. You stole it from me. I noticed that too. Very nice.
Van Gelder felt he hadn't the moral right to expose another man to something he hadn't tried on his own person.
Tragedy, Doctor. Gems don't quite ring true.
I
explain it, but the more I study that
You
patient...
don't believe him and you can't explain it. Dr. Adams has done more to revolutionize, to humanize prisons and the treatment of prisoners than all the rest of humanity had done in 40 centuries.
If something unusual is going on down there,
An assumption, Doctor.
I'm required to enter any reasonable doubts into my medical log. That requires you to answer in your log.
A little bit of a conflict.
Dr. Adams, I'm required to initiate an investigation of this so that a proper report... No need to apologize, Captain Kirk. Captain, I would appreciate it if you could come down with a minimum staff. We're forced to limit outside contact as much as possible.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so this doctor is obviously evil, but I haven't seen Kirk blinded by his admiration like that before for somebody. So it was like a little bit in that couple episodes ago where he, looked up to that doctor, but not to this extent. So
Yeah. Look at him. He's smirking. He's happy.
he's marking out. He's about to meet his favorite doctor, penal doctor.
Dr. Helen Noel, Captain. We've met? Don't you remember? The science lab Christmas party?
Yes, I remember.
You dropped
Yes,
in?
yes, I remember.
Problem, Captain?
Of course, Captain.
That door jump scare got me because all the doors make the same sound just when it shut that fast. That got me.
Hello, Captain Kirk. And, Dr. Helen Noel. A pleasure to finally meet you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Captain. Alethe came to us for rehabilitation and stayed on as a therapist. And a very good one, too, I might add.
I love my work.
Let's put him under again.
He makes me uncomfortable, man.
It might do something.
The guy's face in the background has not moved at all.
Tranquilizers are fine, Captain. But to continue with the chemicals...
Good. The reading's leveling. Our minds sharing the same thoughts.
I was really invested in that.
Nope, back to this relationship.
I have no desire to damage my brain. Can this be handled with reasonable safety, yes or no?
Oh, what if she's in on it?
It's crossed my mind. Can't trust anybody. Why, Kirk? Why you gotta do this?
Try a harmless suggestion.
You're hungry.
When we finally get through this, I'd like to locate and raid a kitchen somewhere.
Oh, no!
You're madly in love with Helen, Captain. You'd lie, cheat, steal for her. You must have her or the pain grows worse. Kirk to Enterprise.
This is another one of those episodes where I'm like, how are they gonna get out of this?
Helen, for years I've loved you. I remember.
It's amazing how one angle can make him look so fucking creepy. So that vent just opens up super easily, like it's meant to be opened.
Yeah. And also just the classic TV movie trope of the air ducts being so giant.
But you're right, that is a giant air duct. Like, Kirk could have fit in there.
Nice. Oh! That's a death right there.
Woo!
Spock gonna go handle shit.
Energize.
By himself.
Enterprise, this is Spock. Force field has been eliminated.
Taste your own medicine, Doctor.
Darling, are you all right?
Yes. Dr. Adams did this to you.
Dr. Adams. Dr. Adams.
His brain got toasted.
He's dead, Captain.
Can you imagine the mind emptied by that thing?
No one was saying anything.
Without even a tormentor for company.
I thought maybe he'd sit back in the chair and they would, like, undo it, what was happening to him, but no, I guess he just got over it.
He's Kirk. He's fine.
Yeah.
It was from Van Gelder. He thought you'd like to know the treatment room had been dismantled, the equipment destroyed.
Thinking about hell in there, buddy?
Yeah, maybe he's not fully recovered.
It's hard to believe that a man could die of loneliness.
Not when you've sat in that room.
All right. I thought they did a really good job of portraying what it was like when someone was, inside their mind being messed with. It made me feel like uncomfortable. Like I said during that one older guy's performance, it like made me feel uncomfortable. Like I started to get a headache or something. I thought that was done pretty well.
Yeah, credit to that actor for telling that story without us knowing why this is happening, and going on that roller coaster of this guy's crazy or this guy's mind's been fucked with, and for him to just do that, like, I don't know, like, that'd be very tough, the way he portrayed that, acting like you're hurt and being strapped to that table, and his eyes fucking told the whole story. It was nuts. I really like Dr. Adams, just the way he was as an actor, the way he portrayed himself. It felt a little fresh, like, in terms of some other Star Trek characters. I don't know. All the regulars are fine. Yeah, kind of a weird episode where, like, do the repercussions of that machine affect Kirk later on, or is that just one of those things where, that was the thing this week, hopefully he's okay, see ya?
Yeah, I enjoyed the premise, but it did feel a little bit by the numbers. I was much more interested in the opening hook with that old guy appearing on the ship and having no idea who he was, but then once it all starts to get explained and he goes down to the planet, I was like, okay, I can kind of tell where this is going, and it was fine. It was totally average from that point on. The one thing, though, that I was a little bit disappointed by was I mentioned on the Enterprise before they go down, Kirk is, like, blinded by this admiration for Dr. Adams, and I expected that to play in a little bit more, because once they get down there, he basically immediately becomes the skeptic, and then the doctor that's with him, Dr. Powell, she ends up being the one blinded by the admiration. So they just kind of completely walked that back. I wish that had played in a little bit more.
Yeah, and, they're skeptic because, the crazy man Van Gelder's on the ship, and they're like, well, we should come check this out. And then he just, let's try this machine on me. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? I mean, he didn't hear Van Gelder say, whatever the name of the machine was, but still, it didn't seem very
logical.
Kirk-like, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, try this thing on me that I've never, I don't know.
Yeah, put himself in a very vulnerable position. But yeah, I'll still take a by the numbers episode like this compared to like one we had last week, which I didn't really enjoy very much at all. In Miri. So I think this was totally fine. Not one of the favorite ones so far, but yeah, still enjoyed it. We're gonna continue to watch Star Trek: The Original Series here on the channel, as well as Moon Knight, the MCU series, and a bunch of other stuff coming up for you guys. Like Alex said earlier, when we hit 500 subscribers, we're gonna release a poll for you guys that are subscribed to the channel to tell us what movie, feature-length film you want us to watch or react to for the channel. So look out for that, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so you can become part of the target audience.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, one more thing. Penal.
Penal.
All right, I'm Alex, this is Josh. We are the target audience where content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think specifically made for us and hopefully for you guys as well. Thanks for joining us on this ride on the Starship Enterprise, and we'll see you in the next one.